This is Mount Wells shelter. It's actually a hut inside. There's Roger getting ready to leave for the morning. It's got a little tower up there as well, but the vegetation's too high for the tower. Good morning. It is day 7 and it's town day. No, it's a long way. It's a 36k day to get into town. Yesterday I quite enjoyed lots of it. Going up and over the hills, getting the beautiful views, but then it rained and then it stopped raining and it rained and it stopped raining. So it was on and off, but it was good because there were 3 big climbs of the day, so better than the flat of yesterday. Saw a little bit of wildlife, 5 kangaroos, 1 emu, not bad, and felt good the whole day, had good energy. Even going up that last hill, which is quite big, looked like it was about to start raining, so I was hoofing it up that hill. Got a bit of a sweat on. Arrived at the shelter, and unusual that it's a hut, but it was good because freezing cold. Had an interesting time. Few new people, completely new people. Roger didn't arrive until just before 6, so it was a really interesting conversation, which was fun. And today it is, I can't see any clouds, so hopefully we'll have a clear day today. The day starts with a massive 200 vertical metre drop, and then it's pretty flat but trending downhill until about 10k from Dolling up, and then pretty flat but trending uphill after that. So should be a good day. Lovely single track to start the day. Oh, the sun's coming up. Oh, look at that, I'm actually getting the sunrise. Oh, beautiful. First time in a while. Still single track, it looks like it used to be a road. See, up in the distance is Roger. He passed me while I was stretching. Today I decided to use my GPS to, wanted to see what speeds I'm doing on the different terrain. And this hill is perfect, just steep enough to give me an assist without being hard on my joints. And 5.8 kilometers an hour. And it feels pretty effortless. Looking across, oh, you probably can't see with the camera, but the mist-filled flats down there and the sun reflecting off it's beautiful. Oh, obstacle course. Getting over these. It's pretty recent fall. Most of the, it's funny, most of the logs across the track, there's a well-worn path going around them. Seems like people don't like going over logs. Even the low ones, there's tracks going around the side, which I admit is actually quite nice when you're tired. Not a lot of flowers today. We've got these buttercups and these. Still going downhill. It's not as steep as going up the other side was, so lovely for going downhill, but it would be constant grind uphill going the other way. And got these. long straight. Thankfully I'm just going straight across it. Undergrowth here is bracken. Oh, in New Zealand I would call it bracken. Some form of fern. I've got to the bottom of the hill and now it will just be gently undulating, still with a general downhill trend. Nice temperature. The mist seems to be burning off now, but I'm getting a gentle sprinkle of water every time the wind goes from the trees. 8 o'clock and it is raining. So much for the nice day. Random. Looks like some old, something to do with mining, I'm guessing. Big solid piece of steel. Still raining, still on the road, still going very slightly downhill. Someone had a snack out of that little nut. We after 6k we're off the road and it stopped raining, so no rain and single track, all is good. She had a heavy wool coat on and she's well dressed up. That was a bit low to get under. Hands and knees. Whew. Nice change in vegetation, coming down to a low point, so I assume it's a little swampy point when there's actually water. Just a nice variety from the forest, which does get a little repetitive if the trees are all the same all the time. Very little fungus, but this has made its way up the tree and all the cracks. All the way up. I can see the shelter. I can hear a generator of some sort. It's only 9:37, so I'm not stopping for lunch. Made really good time on that last section. Just chatting to someone from, I think it's Parks and Wildlife. That's the toilet truck on his way out. So it's a nice empty toilet here now. They're off to Mount Wells now. So this is Chadora Shelter. Same setup as the others. I just stopped, filled up my water and signed in the hot book, and now I am on my way again. 10 by 10. I have just achieved a 10 by 10 on the Pacific Crest Trail in America. A 10 by 10 is a little rite of passage. It's doing 10 miles before 10 o'clock. So I've just done that, obviously 16 and a bit kilometres in 9:58. Woohoo! So that is a 10 by 10. That means 600 metres from the hut, so I have 20 kilometres to get to Dwellingup. So far, body's feeling pretty good. I'll probably stop in an hour or so and have lunch, but I'll just see how the body's going. Here's a new flower. These are quite big. And off the single track and back onto a road. Nice looking road. Just going down a hill. Got a very sharp pain in my knee. I stopped and stretched. It seemed to go away, but then climbing up a hill came back again. So just going to have to nurse that a bit. Very weird on my right knee. Woohoo! 18.2 kilometres. That's halfway mark for today. Back on single track again. Different types of trees. That's cool. Just met a Nobo, a northbounder. Come all the way from Albany, so he's getting close. He's telling me it's pretty flat from here into town, especially that last 8k once you're on the railway tracks. This is a lovely section with all the grass trees. Pretty bushy, some of them. Being on a big road is quite jarring after that beautiful single track we've just gone through. And changing from a big road to a smaller road. Been a while since I've seen these ones, orange and pink. They're pretty cute. Right, still on the road. This is lunch. It is hummus, salami and cheese on a wrap. And it is pretty good. I was feeling pretty hungry today for some reason. And then I finish off with a couple of Sour Patch Kids. Got to have those lollies nice and sour. Just come out from there. Looks to be a big parking area. So there's a sign on the tree pointing, but there's nothing over there. But I think I see another sign in the distance. So I think that sign is the wrong direction. Yep, there was another sign. So it is saying go this way. Through the puddle. Trail sign. So I'm not sure if that literally means go down the railway tracks or if it means go up ahead here. Yep, following the railway tracks. Thankfully the sleep is mainly buried, so it's not too bad walking. And off. That was only a couple of 100 metres. Love the colour of these trees. Such a ghostly white. Nice and smooth too. All of them. So the trees do have bark, it just strips off naturally. Cool. Little bird. I've only seen these in sort of ones and twos, but there's heaps of them. There's a Bibbulmun trail sighting. However, the trail continues on this road beside the railway tracks. That's where I'm going. Well, the rocks are pretty with the moss on them. And this trail is like a roller coaster. It's going up, down, up, down. 200 kilometres, woohoo! Oh, looks like there's a little bee in that one. Here are those flowers in different stages of opening. So that one's just starting to open. And that one is almost open. Quite neat how they open. Yay, leaving the road onto single track. That road is really hard, hurting my feet. 8 kilometres left. This is quite a neat path. The railway tracks are just down there. And the northbounder I saw said I should just walk on the railway tracks to keep my feet dry from the vegetation, but this is nice and soft for my feet, so I am sticking to this lovely trail, which is the official trail as well. Well, it was nice single track, it was lovely single track, but back on the road again. It's pretty short, over a culvert and up a hill, back onto single track. Haven't seen these for a while. Still on this neat little track. This is more the sort of track I'm used to tramping on or hiking on. Rougher, it's got logs over it, slightly overgrown, lots of vegetation, sticks to worry about. Good fun. We've run out of room to have a trail, as that's a railway, and now we're coming out onto the road. So that was, yeah, a nice break for the legs. Different underfoot and a lot of undulations and ups and downs using the different muscles. And back to the road where the advantage is the speed. And off again. That wasn't very long, probably about 400 metres. I'm glad because there's a big hill coming up. Right. And back on the road. I think it's getting too steep for the track. I nearly missed that turn off. I was drifting and looking ahead. Alright. Civilization. Looks like a house in there. Oh. Right beside the railway tracks now. Weren't there for long. Back off. Before I go off, this is Hollyoak mill site where they were milling jar, I believe. Right, now go back and onto the trail. I think it's another new one. There's one. Woohoo! 1 kilometre to go. It is really hot now. Those lovely clouds have gone away and the full force of the sun is, yeah, pretty warm. Off the road onto some single track. Must be getting close. My feet are a bit sore and just my calves tight. Same as normal, really. Well, the noise is coming from over there. Not sure what it is. Sealed road, wow. That's the Dwayne Up Visitor Centre. There's a cafe at the end and I saw Catherine. So we sat down, she shouted me a smoothie, sat down and had a chat. And on my way, the signage has been a little hard to see. The sleeper cutter. But I can see it there, so continue following my way along. So yeah, very hard to see. Oh, I actually see a marker. This is going to actually take me quite close to the campervan park. Right, this is the marker I go off trail. That's town that way. And my campervan park's just up here.